Alright, we are back. Sorry about that, I had a little bit of technical difficulty, and it seems like I'm still having some technical difficulty, but we'll work through it. Having some trouble getting my controller to work for some reason. So give me just one moment here. Okay, I'm back now. I got a controller that works. For some reason my PlayStation controller didn't want to work today, but that's something we can figure out later. So, back at it again with Stardew Valley. Oh, for some reason it seems like the game crashed. Okay, let's try that again then. See if we can get it to load this time. Seems like we're having a lot of technical difficulties today. Everything that can go wrong is going wrong. Well, let's try one more time. Okay. Okay, let's see if we can't get it to work this time. There we go. Finally, got it to work. Okay. Thank you for bearing with me here. And we have our dog now. Alright, I guess we'll adopt the dog. Let's pick a good name. Let's see here. So if there's anyone here in the chat, please feel free to shout out a name that you think would be fitting of this dog, and we'll give him or her that name. So I'm just gonna wait a little bit and see if anyone in the chat gives me any name suggestions. Alright, just gonna wait a little bit longer. Okay, since we have no name suggestions in chat, I think I'm going to go with Charlie. The reason being, he looks like Charlie from All Dogs Go to Heaven, German Shepherd. Okay, Charlie is a good boy. Alright, let's get into the gameplay. Time to do the watering of the crops. It's a daily ritual around here. Let's see here. So I believe we're done with the crops, but we do need more parsnips, which it looks like that's what we're growing here. My apologies if the Xbox One controller is being a bit loud. The buttons do seem louder than the PS4 controller. I'm hoping to figure out what the issue is with the PS4 controller by the next time I stream. It just did not want to work today, and I really don't know why. Okay, let's fill up the pail again. I tell you, even on days like this where it seems like everything's going wrong, Stardew Valley just kind of relaxes me. So I think that today's stream title is appropriate. Relax and unwind. So let's see here. I'm still learning the okay. So I've already given our gifts to Sophia for the week. What's on the old agenda today? I guess we could continue trying to clear off the farm, and we'll go from there. Hello, Wolf. I hope you're enjoying your day as well. And thanks for stopping by the stream today. Did you happen to catch last night's Dragon Ball Z stream, Wolf? Okay. Chop down some more trees. Wood is always a valuable asset. Ah, well, that's understandable. I didn't get to stream too long last night, and you actually really didn't miss much. I collected the Dragon Balls, and that's about it. I began the fight with Cell, but I realized that I neglected to level up Gohan, and so he was vastly underleveled. so I'm going to have to do some off-stream grinding just to get Gohan up to par with Cell. Yeah, so we're just about finished with Legacy of Goku 2, and then after we finish that, we'll be moving on to Boo's Fury, which in my opinion is the best of the trilogy. Looks like we will have a lot of fiber today. Okay, let's load off some of that wood. Get rid of the fiber too. Looks like that's about all we can do today. At the beginning of the game, your energy levels go down very quickly. Okay. Well, let's go see if Sophia is home. Ooh, we could forage for some salmon berries. Those always come in handy for making wine and jam during the winter. No traveling cart salesman today. Yeah, I tend to agree with you. I think that Boo's Fury does have a better leveling system. I never really felt like I had to grind in Boo's Fury like I do with Legacy of Goku. And I also like that in Boo's Fury you can equip items. Like I usually equip some weighted armbands and weighted boots, so that I gain a little bit more EXP, and that really solves the problem with leveling as well. Plus, I think they made a lot of improvements with the character portraits in Boo's Fury. They look a lot better in Legacy of Goku 2 than they did the first Legacy of Goku but in Boo's Fury, it's just like a whole new ball game. Yeah, it really makes it feel like an actual RPG when you can equip items in Boo's Fury. That said, though, Legacy of Goku and Boo's Fury are both great games. Okay, see if we can say hi to Andy today if he's home. He's probably shopping the Joja Mart. Yeah, he's not home. Okay. Sophia is hungry. I wish you could talk to the characters more than twice per day in this game. Inventory full. See if there's anything good in the trash. Got some seaweed, we can pick that up tomorrow. There's the mayor. He's all about collecting taxes. Not much else going on today, so I think we can wrap it up. And we leveled up foraging. So there we have another one of our new crafting recipes. That is for the dehydrator. I believe you can put meat in that to create jerky. And now it is day 18. Very displeased spirits. Alright, we got another batch of parsnips ready. And we got a new recipe. Brown sugar. Alright, let's hope we can get a gold star parsnip today. There we go. That's exactly what we needed. Maybe we'll get more than one. We only need one, but anything more than that's just a bonus. Okay, 4. That's very good. So let's go ahead and sell our parsnips. Oh, it turned out we needed more than the one I thought we needed. let's go ahead and water our crops. So I think I'm done planting crops for the spring. I'm just going to take care of what I have. Maybe grow some more tulips for Sophia. Go ahead and collect that daffodil. Alright, we're a third of the way to completing the quality crops bundle. As soon as we'll be able to complete that is fall, I believe, or summer. Shane's not very friendly as always. Nothing in the trash today. I guess we can go ahead and pet Dusty. Now we'll go buy some tulip seeds. And there is the evil Morris. He's come to scalp all the customers. That's just too bad, Pierre. Alright, I just wanted my flower seeds. Like, I couldn't care less about Pierre. Let's see what the cheapest flower we can get is. It's probably going to be the tulips. Yeah. Beast seeds. So I'm kind of interested in trying one of these out. I'll try the fowl. No. Yeah, we'll try the rabbit vine seeds. That's a new item with one of the mods I have. And then we'll buy 20 tulips. I believe I have my crops set up in rows of 10, so 20 should work pretty well. let's get to watering. Alright, I think next thing we're going to do is work toward getting a coop. I want to hatch that dinosaur egg, so a coop will be the first step in getting an incubator. I guess first we should get some money. I feel like I'm not really focusing correctly this playthrough. Alright, I guess that'll about do it for today. Let's go ahead and offload some of this stuff. Now let's go talk to Andy and Sophia if they're home. Andy is never home. Never home. Okay, looks like we have another event with Sophia. So this Scarlet character, I'm not familiar with her. new farmer. Quite the introduction. So Sophie is a cosplayer, okay. Seems fitting with the pink hair. Wonder if she's ever done a lightning cosplay. Okay. So I'm not sure how to respond here. Should I acknowledge the medicine, or should I just pretend I heard nothing? Chat, any ideas? Kind of leaning towards saying I heard nothing. Seems like we can actually skip this, but it's not something I'm planning to do here. Okay, I think I'll say I heard nothing. Alright. Seems like Sophia has a bit of a secret. Alright, let's see if we can go talk to her now. She's not in her room, so I guess the game lied. There's Andy. Okay, reminds you of the Pokemon Diamond, Pearl, that gen. Maybe black and white. I can see it. Sprite-based games they usually age pretty well. Even playing the Pokemon games from DS now, I think they look pretty good. Looks like we've already checked the trash today. Already talked to Penny too. And our inventory's full again. I'm gonna keep that clay. You need the clay for a silo. So, Wolf, what's your favorite Pokemon game? It is a tough one. Personally, I tend to lean toward. So my first Pokemon game was Yellow, but the first one that I really knew what I was doing, when I played, was it was Sapphire. Sapphire and Emerald really hold a special place in my heart, but the remakes of Sapphire and Emerald, or Sapphire and Ruby, are awesome. So I think those would probably be my favorites. Spirits are in good humor. Ooh, we got a PB&J sandwich recipe. And request for cauliflower, which just so happens to be done today. So I think we'll take that cauliflower to Jody. Okay, so you're a Gen 1 fan? Nothing wrong with that. Nothing at all. Yeah, I started with Yellow. That was one of the first video games I ever owned. And it's a good one. It's very good. Diamond and Pearl. See, when Diamond and Pearl came out, I didn't really like them all that much. I'm not sure why. I think because of how slow they are. But in hindsight, they're actually really good games. Yeah, Yellow was cool. I really liked that Pikachu could follow you in Yellow. I thought that was a really nice addition to the series. Let's go find Jody. I think she might live here. Can't go in until 9. Yeah, I really like that Pokemon Yellow was so similar to the anime. I grew up watching the anime, so it was cool to see Jesse and James and actually battle them within the game. And then, of course, Pikachu following you. You could talk to Pikachu. See if Jody's on there. She is. Alright, we got her cauliflower, and we made a cool 350G. And I think today might be the perfect time to upgrade our backpack, if we can do that. We might not have enough money. Frozen tear. I don't think we'll be able to get one of those. Hello, Jashana. How are you this evening? Okay, we just got our backpack upgrade and it's a perfect time to go to the mines. Hey Dex, thanks for coming by, Jashana and Dex. How are you two doing today? Okay, let's go ahead and dump these glasses and we'll head straight up to the mine. Yes, it is indeed relax and unwind time. Stardew Valley is a very relaxing game, and so yeah, it's a relaxing time. I'm glad that you're able to relax with me. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what's going on with the audio. I was having a lot of trouble today actually when I started the stream. I had to end the stream and I restarted my computer a couple times. I couldn't get my PS4 controller to work with the game. It just seemed like everything that was going wrong, or everything that could go wrong, was going wrong. I also couldn't load the game, but I somehow got it all to work and I ended up using my Xbox controller. So it's going pretty well now. Despite the stream title, at first I was really not relaxing. I think part of the problem is, so with the PS4 controller, I have to run the game in Steam on big picture mode because I have mods installed, and for some reason the mods don't like the PS4 controller. And I think big picture mode was also messing up the audio a little bit. I'm not exactly sure what was going on, but it seems to be working pretty well with the Xbox controller now. No, I think that everybody should be able to hear the nice soundtrack of this game. So yeah, I'm not exactly sure what's going on. I've read that Smappy, the Stardew modding API, can have some, I don't know, some weird effects with using a controller. I actually didn't even have to run it in big picture mode to get it to work with the Xbox controller, so pretty happy about that. But I'm not a huge fan of the Xbox controller, so I guess it has its pros and cons. So what have you been up to today? Okay, let's farm some rocks here. Alright, we got ourselves a crab. Oh, really? I have not had my Xbox One for very long. I got it in July, I believe, or the end of June. And so I really haven't played it much. I'm more of a PlayStation kind of guy, but I couldn't pass up on the Forza games. Forza Horizon's the best. Yeah, I have not had stick drift with the Xbox controller anyway, but I do have a Nintendo Switch, and I got the infamous Joy-Con drift. I let my mom play Animal Crossing with my Switch, and she probably put in about 600 or so hours, and it just wrecked the controller. And then I got her it's like a rip-off Pro controller that was only like 30 bucks on Amazon, and she ended up getting drift with it as well. So she's a pretty hardcore Animal Crossing player. Yeah, it seems like a lot of people get drift with the Joy-Cons. It's just a design flaw, I guess. But I mean, I think I got my money's worth out of the Joy-Cons, because I put in probably, I would say I played my Switch, that first Switch, a good 300 or so hours before I gave it to my mom, and then she put in 600 plus of Animal Crossing. So that Switch has definitely seen its fair use. To tell you the truth, my Switch is kind of collecting dust these days. There's only so much time in the day, unfortunately. You have to work, and then I also like streaming. I just recently got a PC, and then I just recently got a PS5, and so there's not a lot that's keeping my attention on the Switch. Yeah, the Switch has some great games. I actually have played quite a bit of Stardew on the Switch as well. Yes, I did build my PC. If you're interested in the specs, you can type !specs in the chat, and the bot will give you some information about the specs. I don't have any pictures of the PC right now. I can get you those this evening. Or yeah, I can probably get you some pics this evening when more is streaming. Thank you, thank you. I mostly wanted to play older games, Skyrim, stuff like that. Not really graphically intensive games. I just wanted to be able to mod them. I actually didn't go with any RGB on this build. I've never really been a big fan of it, and I went with a kind of a sleeper build almost. So it's just I have an Antec 302 case, if you're familiar with that. It's an older case. RGB adds performance. I've heard that. I just didn't want it to, fly away. Yeah, I really like the case. It's an older case. I believe it came out probably about 10 years ago now. So it came out before the trend of putting windows in, which I didn't really like the big glass window inside either. So it's a pretty understated case. I really like it though. Something that was a must for me with this build was a DVD drive. I have quite a few disc-based games that I wanted to play, and so I needed a case that could take a disc drive. Yeah, I think I was telling Maura about it once, about the case. Yep, we have. I wasn't sure if you were in the stream that night I was talking about it. That was quite a while ago as well. I'm actually thinking about upgrading to a Blu-ray drive. Right now I just have a plain CD DVD drive, and I would like to back up my Blu-ray collection, so I'm thinking about getting an LG Blu-ray drive on Amazon. Yes, it's a SATA. The 5 1/4 inch, I believe, just a standard SATA DVD drive. I recently put the 2 terabyte drive from my PS4 into my PC, and you might have been there when I was telling Maura about that as well. It's a solid state hybrid drive, so it's like 1.98 terabytes of solid state drive, and then the last little bit, or 1.98 terabytes of hard drive, and then the last little bit is solid state. And so I'm planning to use that as like a media drive, keep all my movies and stuff like that on. Probably not. Like I said, I just built this PC, I want to say the beginning of August, so I probably won't be upgrading for a very long time. What about you? Any plans to get the 30 series? They're pretty expensive too. Like, I think the 3080 or 3090 is about as much as I spent on this whole build by itself. I've heard that, but like with me, I guess because of the money situation, I'm pretty satisfied with where I'm at right now, because a lot of the games I play, like I said, they're not very graphically intensive. Yeah, the 2080 is very nice, so you can't go wrong with that. I like the 1660 that I have. I haven't had any issues with it, but like I said, I haven't really tried anything crazy with it. Ooh, I'm cutting it close here. I lost track of time down there in the mines. Okay. We made it. Petted the dog already. I did not order the capture card yet. I actually kind of splurged on a second monitor. This whole time I've been using a single monitor setup, and I just got tired of using the single monitor. I will eventually end up getting a capture card, and I have that one you sent me in my wish list. It's a cheaper monitor. It's an HP. I don't know the model number of the HP. It's like a 21 inch, I believe. It's 1080p, like 75 hertz, nothing fancy. It was like 85 bucks on Amazon. Trying to decide what to keep. Yeah, my PC build was very budget friendly in every sense of the phrase, so I wasn't aiming for 4K. I didn't even go with a 1440p monitor as my main monitor. Yeah, I'm sure it does look great with the 4K monitor. Let's see, we definitely want to keep the Omni Geode. I think we need that red mushroom. Yeah, it's weird to me how 1440 is more expensive than 4K. I guess because it's kind of niche. Okay, they have a high refresh rate. I think so my main monitor is a 24-inch, I believe. 1080p, 75 hertz. Nothing fancy with it either. Okay, so they're typically 60 hertz. We are officially out of room. Don't need that anymore. Ooh, $1,000 for a monitor. That's nuts. Let's crack these geodes. So is your 4K monitor a 60 hertz? Okay, so you wanted to get that high refresh rate for the gaming. That makes sense. To tell you the truth, I'm primarily a console gamer, so that's why I really didn't want to go anything crazy with this PC. I was saving up for the PS5, and I definitely knew I wanted to get one of those, so I didn't really see the point in dropping like $1,500. Where'd I get my PS5? I got it from Walmart. So it was crazy. I ended up getting two PS5s. The day they opened pre-orders on the 17th of September, I went to GameStop and I camped out. I didn't really camp out, but I made it there like about 5 hours before they opened, and the only pre-orders they had left in line were the digital version. I have a pretty big PS4 collection on disc, and so I really wanted the disc version, but I had like $500 in GameStop gift cards, so I went ahead and pre-ordered the digital version, and I sold it to a friend, and then I got one from Walmart. So it's kind of a long story. But it all worked out in the end. Have a lot to donate. What do you mean about the high refresh rate for PS5s? Do you mean, is it true that they run games at higher FPS? No, okay, cool. To tell you the truth, the only PS5 game I have right now is Watch Dogs Legion. And my TV is actually only 60 hertz, I think. It might do like the fake 120 hertz, if you've heard of TVs that kind of do like some type of voodoo magic and supposedly make it look like 120. But yeah, I don't really know. And I've mostly been playing PS4 games on the PS5 so far. My least favorite thing about the PS5 is the horrible amount of storage. So I feel like I can't. So with the PS4, I had a 2 terabyte drive, and so I never had to delete games. And now with the PS5, I only have like 600 gigabytes of storage, and I feel like I have to constantly delete my games. Yeah, in my opinion, like 600 gigs is horrible for 2020. I think they should have put at least 1 terabyte usable in the PS5. But I mean, I guess they wanted to keep the cost down with the supposedly super fast SSD. It's fast, but it's not like fast enough that I would rather have that than a terabyte. Well, that's the kind of sucky thing about the PS5. You can't use an external drive for PS5 games. You can only use an external drive for PS4 games. Yep, it kind of sucks. So like, it has an M.2 slot, but they actually have disabled the M.2 slot for now, and they said that they will release an update that enables the M.2 slot at a later date. Which I've heard that there aren't any SSDs out right now that can take advantage of the PS5's throughput, or whatever you call it. So it's kind of a sucky situation all around. But I think as time goes on, it'll get better. Have you gotten a chance? I don't think there is. If there is, I haven't heard of one. But there could be a bypass adapter. Give me 1 second, I'll check that out. Hey, I think I might play that game on stream sometime. That is like an OG right there. I'd kind of forgotten about it. I know we mentioned it on Mora's stream once, but I forgot it existed that quick. I believe you can. I think a few years ago I looked it up, and there was a website where somebody had preserved it. So we'll definitely be checking that out. Let's see right. Let's see real quick. Alright, here is... So this website looks like it has some information about how to play the game. Okay, let's check it out real quick. So it's saying the plugin is not supported. This might end up dying when they kill off Flash, because it looks like it uses Flash. Hey Photown, how are you today? Yeah, they're killing off Adobe Flash at the end of December. It will no longer be supported, but I'll do some research on that, and I'll figure out how we can play it if it's possible. Okay, I'm gonna use the rest of my energy and chop down some trees. Glad you can make it to the stream tonight, by the way, Photown. Yes, I do have quite a few people watching tonight, and I'm always happy to see that. Glad to see that people enjoy coming to the channel. The more the merrier for me. There we go. that mushroom. So, how are you today, Fotown? Okay. Fortnite? I have tried Fortnite before. Um, I was not a big fan. I keep yawning today. Okay, I think we can... Yes, we can give a gift to Sophia. So let's go ahead. Grab her a tulip. So, Te gusta Fortnite, Fotown? And he's asking if I believe in Yoba. Ooh, there's Sophia now. Still only 2 hearts with Sophia. Um, to tell you the truth, Dex, I hadn't really thought of it. Does Mora allow people to promote their stream on his Discord? I just didn't want him to feel like I was trying to snipe his viewers or anything like that. I think we'll head to the mine today. We'll take that. I probably picked a terrible day to come to the mines. Yeah, if Mora, if he doesn't really like that, it doesn't bother me. Like I said, I'm not really trying to compete with him or anything, and I don't want him to feel like I'm trying to. Getting some gemstones today. We gotta kill these worms quick. When the mine starts to turn green, that's when it's time to go. Oh yeah. Yeah, I tried Fortnite back when the Battle Royale first came out, and just wasn't a big fan. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of online multiplayer games to begin with. I'm very competitive, but I'm not very good. So like, people usually curb stomp me, and I get frustrated with that, and so I tend to stay away from games like that usually. And I've never been a huge shooter fan to begin with. Okay, level 29. So, what do you usually play, Dex? Action adventure? Okay. So do you like point and click adventure games? Like the old style? No, I mean like, let me think of an example. Have you heard of Day of the Tentacle? Seems like there's no chest here. Well, with the point and click games, it's like you control the character by clicking on things in the environment for them to interact with. Usually they're 2D and they're usually puzzle based. So for example, you might have to talk to a certain character to get a certain item, and then you can unlock a door. They're usually kind of roundabout with the puzzles as well. They can be very difficult but fun. And then sometimes on those games the puzzles don't make any sense. They call that moon logic. My God, I feel like I'm in zombie apocalypse here. Okay, let's go ahead. I recommend checking out Day of the Tentacle. That's a good example of a point and click adventure game. Yeah, how is Valhalla so far? I remember you mentioning it. Oh no. Fun. How would you compare it to, for example, like Origins and Odyssey? Would you say it's better than those two? I do like stealth. I just picked up Hitman 2 yesterday, actually. Okay, yeah, to tell you the truth, I wasn't a huge fan of Origins. I played it and I finished it, but I liked Odyssey way more. Ooh, raid. Okay, go on a Viking raid. That sounds pretty cool. Can you, so do you travel? Is there a lot of naval combat and stuff? That was probably my least favorite thing about Odyssey, was the naval combat. Well, I'm glad to hear that there's no naval combat then. I just couldn't get into that. Okay, blow your horn to initiate a raid. That does sound pretty cool. Can you like recruit new crew members? Ooh, that does sound pretty cool. Do you know, so in Odyssey they brought back the mechanic where you could customize the look of your gear. So like it would still be, for example, if you had like a legendary sword, you could change the look of the sword, but it would still keep its same attack. So you could make your sword look any way you want. Do you know if they brought that back for Valhalla? Okay, not sure. I don't think you could do it in Origins, but it was really fun in Odyssey because you could, it basically didn't matter what your gear looked like. You know, if you found a good piece of gear, you can make it look like any other piece of gear, which I really liked. Okay, I think you could do that in Odyssey at any point in the game. I could be wrong. It's been quite a while since I've played Odyssey. Okay. So we need a cockle. I can't remember if you could dual wield in Odyssey. I want to say you could, but I could be wrong. That sounds pretty fun. Can you like dual wield axes? Like hand axes? Do you mean you can swap between male and female at any point in the game? That sounds pretty fun. Kind of similar to Saints Row 3. Ooh, okay. You're kind of selling me on it. I will most likely wait until they come out with the gold edition, or they probably already have the gold edition, but I'll probably wait until it's a little bit cheaper and the season pass content is out before I pick up Valhalla. That's what I did with Odyssey and Origins. The AI is still dumb. Yeah, I mean, it's Ubisoft. They get a lot of flack, and for kind of good reason. I'm pretty excited to try Watch Dogs Legion. It's my first Watch Dogs game, but pretty excited to try it out. Let's see if she'll. Nope. Yeah, I might end up doing that. The PS5 has the built-in streaming like the PS4. I tested it out a little bit with Kakarot, and it seems better than the PS4. So I just might end up streaming that before I get a capture card. I actually did not play any of the previous Watch Dogs games. Do you remember if the hacking was fun in Watch Dogs 2? Ooh, 3D printing weapons. That sounds pretty fun. I hope that's in Watch Dogs Legion then. I'm really fascinated by 3D printers. Yeah, I believe there's a lot of use of drones in Legion. Because from I believe the box art, there's drones flying everywhere. Yeah, I've I've wanted to get a 3D printer for a while. I probably won't get one until I get my own place. Right now I still live with my mom, but so I don't really have the room. Yeah, you can get a you can get a pretty decent 3D printer. It's called the Creality Ender 3. I think you can get one for about 170. That's one you have to build yourself, partially. I think it comes partially pre-assembled, and it seems like a pretty good printer. If I ever get one, it will probably be that one. I've never actually used SolidWorks, so I'm not sure. I think with just about anything I could learn it if I practice enough. It'd just take me some time. Yeah, for sure. I've watched a lot of videos on 3D printing. I think one of the coolest things, this is just like something that I would have loved as a kid, is you can print your own upgrades for the 3D printer. "3D printing food." That's pretty. That's pretty crazy. Have you seen the? It's like a cement 3D printer, so it basically extrudes cement rather than filament. Yeah, so like I saw this. They set it up. It was a really big 3D printer, and it basically printed a small castle. And when I say small, I mean it was still like big enough for you to go inside, but nowhere near the scale of a real castle. It was really cool. You should check it out. Yeah, I think the cement 3D printer would be a lot more expensive than your run of the mill just filament printer, but yeah, it's amazing the stuff they can make. Actually, I recently ordered my dad's Christmas present, and it is a 3D printed statue from a movie. Yeah, that'll be the day when we can just skip the middleman with Home Depot and print our own houses. So it's a so. Have you heard of the movie The Maltese Falcon? It's a 1940 or 1941 noir film, and it's about the statue called the Maltese Falcon. And I had them to print that. It's 7 inches tall, and it ran me $30 and then $5 shipping. One second, I can actually give you the link to the thing I bought from eBay. One sec here. Let's see. And this will give you an idea of what it looks like. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, it's pretty cool. The one in the movie is probably about a foot tall, and there was a local person who was going to print me one, and they said it would cost like $240, and I was like, nah. So I looked on eBay, and that person had it for $30. It's just made of PLA, I believe, and then they painted it for me, which was really nice. So you almost can't tell it's 3D printed. I believe it's PLA. Yeah, it looks really nice. Hey Dex, thanks for stopping by. If you end up coming back, maybe we can raid more tonight if he streams. That should be a good time. I think we'll call it a night. It's always nice to get money from Mom in the mail. Andy is all about the foraging. He's a foraging guy. Still only 2 hearts with Sophia. Oh, there she is. Sophia, I'm with you there. Free cake. Nothing wrong with that. Ooh, we got some soda out of the trash today. Poor Victor. Now go away so I can dig through the trash. Nothing. Pet Dusty for the day. Now I think we'll do a bit of fishing. It's been a while since we've wet the line. And trash. There we go. That fish did not put up any fight. Oh, it's a minnow. That is actually a new fish with one of the mods I have. Penny's getting angry, and she just wanted to stand beside me. Seems like Sam and Penny are interested in what I'm doing today. More trash. Who is polluting the rivers of Pelican Town? That's what I'd like to know. I bet it's Andy with all that Joja stuff he buys. And more trash. Caught ourselves a sunfish. Penny just ran away. She was like, I've seen enough of this. I'm satisfied. Another minnow. Some glasses. Will that be another minnow? Yes. Seems like I've caught about 3 of those so far, and they all do the same thing. They just sit at the bottom. And we got the treasure chest, which is always awesome. Frozen tear. We actually need one of those for the community center, so that's great. And if I hurry, I can donate the other one here to the museum. Will we make it? Yes, we will. There we go. Let's see what happens if we stay past 6. Nothing at all. Alright, let's fish a little bit more. Ooh, another treasure chest. Must be my lucky day. Ooh, aquamarine. That is actually another thing we need for the community center. So we got very lucky today. Okay. Another treasure chest. Let's hope it's something good. Our pockets are full though, so this could be bad. Okay, that's another thing we actually need for the community center. We'll get rid of the glasses, and I'll take the bait. Let's see here. There we go. Any more treasure chests? Doesn't look like it, unfortunately. Okay. We can probably get rid of... I think we'll get rid of the Joja Cola. I think it's worth less than the fish. Ooh, another treasure chest. We are just reeling them in today, boys and girls. Let's see what we got this time. Ooh, we got a bream and a diamond. Oh my lord. Okay, I think we'll get rid of the stone for the diamond. And then for the bream, we will get rid of that leak. I think it's time to head home. Alright, I'm going to cast out one more time, just because we've gotten so lucky today with the treasure chests. Oh no, I missed that one. That's what happens when you don't pay attention. Alright. One last cast. We're going for broke today. Let's see what we get. Green algae. Alright, that's enough for today. So I'm not sure if we need that bream. We will keep it just in case. Alright, let's make a chest. This one will be just for items going to the community center. Okay. So we'll put the aquamarine there, we'll put the frozen tear, we'll put one of those. I'll put the bream there. I'm not sure if we need it. Let's see here. So we do need the bream. Last thing we need for that is tiger trout. Tuna, red snapper, and tilapia. We need periwinkle or cockle. I think those are our two best bets. So those bat wings will go there. I think we need a quartz. We need that mushroom. We need the chub. So we have bat wings, quartz, red mushroom, chub. We can sell the minnows, smallmouth bass. Might as well sell the bait. I think that's just about it. For now, anyway. So I don't think we need the anchovy. Let's double check. I might actually Google that real quick. Okay, we don't need the anchovy. It is not used in any bundles. Go ahead and sell that. We can sell the crab. Okay. Alright, we leveled up in fishing and we can now create the recycling machine. So the flower festival is today. And our tulips are done. And we got some rabbit meat. Seems really weird to harvest rabbit meat from a plant. Go ahead and put our flowers in there if we can. Okay. I'm not sure what we can do with that rabbit. I guess we'll sell the rabbit. There's probably a recipe that you can use to make the rabbit, but for now, we will just sell it. Hey, Hylian, how you doing today? Thanks for stopping by the way. Just playing a bit of Stardew. Taking a nap. Did the Borker wake you up from the nap by any chance? Okay, well, fair enough, fair enough. We are actually about to go to the flower festival momentarily. Similar to you, I have been romancing Sophia, but she's only at about 2 hearts with me right now, so I don't think we'll be able to dance. Try to use up as much energy as we can. Four, okay. Yeah, I normally don't do any of the events in this game. I usually go to the jellyfish one in summer, and then I go to the fall festival where you can get a star drop. But other than that, I usually just kind of stick to myself. But I thought this time, might as well. Alright, let's put our things away. Yeah, I can tell that care went into the events. I don't know, I usually just don't. I neglect the other villagers. And so when I go to the events, I'm just like, I don't want to talk to any of you guys. I think we already gave him pets today. And we gave him water as well. Okay, it seems like the game kind of glitched out on me here because there's no one around. Have you ever had this happen, Hylian? Not good. Oh, gotta go left, okay. Ah, I was thinking I'd have to restart the game. They need to put some signs up. 5 of 8. Let's talk to Sophia. Me too, Sophia. I'm here for the free cake. Yeah, I didn't think she'd want to dance. Just like you said, Hylian, you gotta be at 4 stars, or 4 hearts. You know, I really don't know why I came to this, because I don't feel like talking to all the people. I will talk to Andy here. Maybe talk to Haley. Hey Haley, what do you think about my updated portraits for the characters? I think I like Haley's new portrait more than her old. Okay, no problem. That was a bit rude, Haley. Now let's go ahead and start it. I'm not talking to everyone. Cool, cool. Glad you're back, Hylian. So what'd you grab to eat? See how much that rabbit sold for. 53 each. Sandwich, not a bad choice. Spirits are very happy. It might be a mining day. That's one of the best parts about this mod. It's, you know, it just adds some little flavor like that. Yeah, I think we'll go fishing or mining today. Let's see if we have anything we can take to eat. That should be good. Yeah, it really does. You can tell that they put a lot of care into this mod, and I'm really enjoying it. Ooh. Every time I go to the mines and don't bring my hoe, I run into worms. Something else to eat. Man, these fellas, they just come at you like a horde of zombies. Okay. I'm glad that's over with. Now let's see if there's anything good down here. No. really need to craft a furnace so I can upgrade my tools. I've been slacking on that this time. Time to fight off the bats. I really need a better sword. For some reason I didn't get a chest on the 30th floor. Seems like I always do, but not this time. So what have you been up to today, Hylian? Ooh, an Omni Geode. That's good. That's very good. Okay. Might have made it deeper. Okay. Now if we can find that exit. There we go. So you had a bit of a slow day. Nothing wrong with that. It was kind of slow for me as well. On my lunch break, I installed some parts on my car, and other than that, I just worked, and that was it. I've also been playing Saints Row 3 remastered on my PS5 when I'm not streaming, and I played that for a bit. Yeah, I'm coming up on the Act 2 finale of Saints Row 3, and then I'll just have the third act. I'm trying to clear out a bit of my backlog. One good thing about the PS5's limited storage space is it kind of encourages me to play through my games. I can't just install 2 terabytes worth of games and let them sit on my PS4, or let them sit on the PS5 like I did with the PS4. The controller's pretty nice. It's heavier, a little heavier than the DualShock 4. Personally, it feels worse one-handed. So like, I usually will pick up the controller one-handed just by one of the grips. I rarely pick it up by like both grips. And picking it up one-handed feels weird. I'm not sure why. Oh no. But other than that, it feels pretty nice in the hand. Yeah, it's slightly bigger. Not to the point where it is really a big deal, but it's not bad. I'm not a huge fan of the white. I kind of wish so I ended up getting an extra controller with the PS5, and I wish I would have waited for more colors to come out. I feel like the white will stain very easily over time. And also, since I have two controllers, I usually keep one on charge, and then when one dies, I'll charge it and swap them out. But it's kind of hard to tell which one's which when they're both the same color. But yeah, so far really liking the PS5. It's pretty fast. It's huge. I'm not sure if you've seen one in person, but the console is massive. I work for my state government. I work in college access and success. So we help high school students go to college. We provide them with resources necessary like financial aid workshops, tutoring, things like that. I only work 4 days a week right now, which is nice. So I get those 3-day weekends, and yeah, it's really nice. Yeah, the PS5 it's seriously big. I have an Xbox One sitting next to it, and I always thought the original Xbox One was pretty big, but the PS5 makes it look, I don't know if I'd say small, but it makes it look smaller than normal. Baby. I really need a better sword. Okay, I'd like to make it to floor 40 by the end of today. So let's see if we can make that happen. Just 3 more to go. What about you, Highwing? I could buy one, but usually I'm too cheap. And I usually have pretty good luck with finding another sword in the mines. But we'll see. You know, if I don't have any good luck, then I might break down, save up some money, and buy one. I just feel like they're overpriced in the store, and the upgrade increments aren't as big as what you can find in the mines. Let's get all that copper. Alright, let's get out of here. One more floor, and the timing's pretty good. Okay, an arborist. Is that something to do with trees? Like maybe cutting down trees? How do you like the warehouse work? You work for Amazon? You don't have to answer that if you don't want to give away too much information about yourself. cutting trees away from the power lines. Okay, sounds like pretty taxing work on the body, I would imagine. There we go. I think we got the Arctic boots. No, slingshot. Okay. I think it's time to head home for the day. That was a good run. So, do you miss working as an arborist, or do you prefer the warehouse work now? Got a horseradish. Yeah, I can see that. I'm sure your daily, your work day definitely changed a lot when you changed careers. Okay, so we have not donated this yet. We can sell the topaz. I'm running out of room here. I'm going to put the slingshot in the junk chest. Never use the slingshots. Sell that bug meat. We're not keeping those. Yeah. I always make a junk chest and hide it behind the house because there are some items you just can't get rid of. You can't sell them, can't throw them away. Alright, we leveled up in combat. If I really go overboard, I can have like up to 10 to 15 chests. I think my first playthrough I would save seeds, and I would have color-coded chests for each season of seeds. Very displeased. We will not be mining today. Just about time to stop. I'm going to stop watering those green beans. I don't think they'll reproduce before the end of the season. Yeah, I can be a bit of a control freak when it comes to organizing my chests on Stardew Valley. Doesn't really seem like I'm getting anything good from the worm spots today. I'm gonna look into building a coop. I'm not sure how much it'll cost me, but I think I have enough. And I definitely want to build a silo. I think the silo will be my first priority for the time being. I don't know if you noticed, I've already found a dinosaur egg. I found it within my first week, I believe. So I'm pretty excited about that. So I'll be exporting some dinosaur mayonnaise as soon as I get a big coop and can get the incubator. Nothing down here on the beach today. So Highway, and I don't know if you use a controller when you play Stardew, but today I was having some major issues with my PS4 controller. I'm not sure what was going on, but the game did not want to recognize it at all. So like usually I run Steam in big picture mode to use a controller, and today it was working with the big picture mode. Like you can use the controller to navigate through big picture mode, but once I got into the game, the controller wouldn't work at all. So I ended up having to switch to my Xbox controller. Sophie is as cold as ever, but we're up to 3 hearts now. So have you ever had that issue? I'm thinking it might have something to do with Smappy. Oh, you think it's Steam? It very well could be Steam. I just kind of assumed it was Smappy that was causing the issues. Actually, it seemed like tonight, when I first started streaming, I was having nothing but problems. So the controller wouldn't work, and the audio wouldn't come through my headphones, and then when I tried to play Steam, or when I tried to load up my Stardew save through Steam, for some reason the game would crash every time. It was very frustrating. So, you know, you might have seen like 2 notifications for me when I went live, and that's why. Andy, I might just do that. Might buy you a drink today. Oh, you had a lot of issues yesterday as well? I'm not sure what was going on today, but the technology just was not playing the same game I was. Yeah, it seems like a lot of people on PC use Xbox controllers, so like they might have a little bit better support. I'm not sure. The first time I loaded up Stardew with Smappy, it wouldn't even recognize the DualShock 4, but I read that you have to play with big picture mode, and it worked pretty well, but tonight it just was not giving me anything. Alright, let's take our clay. I'm not sure what else we need. I'll just take it all. And let's see if we can build a silo. Actually, I might want to clear off the land first. Alright, let's go talk to Robin and get our silo built. So I'm thinking after I finish Legacy of Goku 2, I will move on to Boo's Fury, and then from there I'm not exactly sure. I have a pretty sizable backlog of games built up on PC. You know, if there's anything that you'd be interested in seeing, let me know, and you know, I'll take that into consideration. Oh, I need copper bars and I need 10 clay. I thought it was only 5 clay. I guess no silo today, but we might go ahead and build the coop. Let's see. I like to put the coop and the barn together. But also like the shed next to the house. Decisions. So I think we'll put the, we'll put the shed right there. I'm gonna wait. I think I might clear off some more land before I build a coop. What about you, Hylian? Did you end up finishing Star Fox 64 yesterday, or you still working on that? Okay, so you ended up finishing it yesterday. What's next for you? Go ahead and put this stuff back up. See if we can get some clay. I've actually been selling clay because I thought I only needed 5. Ooh, so you did 2 playthroughs. It's pretty nice. So, do you have a lot of PC games, or you may be planning on buying some for your stream or playing something in your backlog? I hear that. Yeah, it can be difficult to choose. I honestly might take a break from DBZ after I finish Legacy of Goku 2. Maybe go with a little shorter game to pad it out. I'm not too sure yet. I was kind of worried people might like start associating me with just DBZ, and you know, I want to play other games, so I might not play 2 DBZ games back to back, but we'll see. Just depends on how I'm feeling with it. Yeah, the clay gods are not being too kind to me today. Okay. I think we've already talked to Sophia today. It's been a pretty productive day. XCOM 2. I never really got into the like turn-based strategy games. But yeah, if you play that, I'll definitely check it out. I have no shortage of games to play. It's just, like you said, picking something. Alright, last day to water the strawberries. Let's see if we can get some more clay. one more. So do you have like a PS4 or Xbox or any other console? I might have already asked you that. Okay, we got our clay. See what we need to build that furnace. And where's the furnace? Smoker. Okay, I'm not seeing the furnace. Oh, there it is. 20 copper and 25 stone. We should have that. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, same here. I have basically everything. I don't have the Xbox Series, but I have basically everything else. But I'm more of a PlayStation guy than anything else. So let's go ahead and start smelting some copper bars. I should have gotten a reward for that. So do you like vinyl records at all? Like, are you interested in vinyl? Okay, cool. What game soundtracks do you have? Alright, that'll be enough copper for a little while. Running out of room here. Let's build another chest, I guess. Before I go down there, I think I'll go ahead and take the stuff up to Robin's to build the silo. So we need the clay, stone, copper, maybe fiber. I'll take it anyway. We did not need the fiber. Ooh, you have the Persona 5 vinyl set. Is it the really big one that's like 6 LPs? Man, that's cool. I'd like to have that one. I haven't played a lot of Persona 5, but it seems like a great game. Great soundtrack. I ask because the Neon Genesis Evangelion soundtrack drops on vinyl tonight. And so I wasn't sure if that was something you'd be interested in. Let's see, go ahead and take some things to Gunther. Maybe take some to the blacksmith as well. What else we need to take to Gunther? Take one of those. I think that's about it. Yeah, I'm pretty excited. I'm gonna order the Evangelion set tonight. It's a 2 LP set. Ooh, it's a little flashback to your stream, Hylian. Andy throwing a fit on Lewis. Ooh, I like that sprite right there. Like, he is yelling. No, he is not having any of it. Andy kind of reminds me of a guy I work with. Like, he's kind of living off the land style. So he doesn't want the tax raise, but he doesn't want help, so he'll figure it out. Yeah, I think everybody works with a guy like Andy. Kind of feel bad for the guy. I'll check on Andy, sure. Mayor Lewis is actually doing something? What? I'm needlessly harsh on Mayor Lewis. Oh, turns out he's not actually doing anything. Don't plan to go to the mines, so I'll pass on that offer. Let's get these geodes busted open. Ancient drum. Yeah, you mean the vineyard? Is that what you're talking about? Aurora Vineyard, I think it was called. Wow, just one copper ore. Yeah, I remember you saying that you kind of expected Andy to live there. That would be pretty, or not live there, but you expected him to have some type of story progression there. That would be pretty interesting. I was thinking maybe it would tie back to Sophia because she already owns a vineyard. But I guess we'll find out. Alright, we got a lot to donate today as well. Let's go ahead and donate these. Okay. Anything good for me, Gunther boy? Nothing at all. Yeah, we'll definitely see what happens at the Aurora Vineyard. So I feel like I get ripped off every time I donate to the museum because the rewards usually suck. So I believe at the end of spring I'm going to call it quits for the night. But if you don't mind sticking around, I'm going to raid another friend of mine that streams. Maybe you can check his stream out for a sec. He's a pretty cool guy. He's playing Ghost of Tsushima tonight, if you're familiar with that one. Cool, good to hear, good to hear. Alright, I'm gonna put these paintings in the junk chest. I'll probably sell all those daffodils. Yeah, to tell you the truth, I'm not really into Ghost of Tsushima too much, based on what I've seen. But I'm all about, supporting my fellow streamers, so I come by a stream and watch. Sorry I couldn't watch your stream much yesterday. I was out and about on my lunch break. So did you say you're going to stream every other day now? And then every other stream you'll switch your games? Switch between Stardew and another game? Okay. Well, it sounds like a good plan. I haven't really decided on a schedule for myself yet. I think for now I'm just gonna, I guess, stream as I see fit. I definitely would like to stream on the weekends as much as possible, but, sometimes stuff comes up. I need another furnace, but I don't want to give up 25 copper yet. I saw on Nexus there was a mod where you could fill a chest with ores and coal, put it next to your furnace, and it will automatically pull from the chest, and then it will put the bars into the chest for you. So basically while you're out and about mining or fishing or farming, it will be creating bars for you, which is pretty cool, but I don't know if I want to go that far into the automation yet. I mean, at a certain point, like, you know, if the game's playing itself, what's even the point in playing it? I did get the tractor mod, but that seems like a late game item because you need some very rare and expensive items to be able to craft the tractor shed. So I think that's pretty good that they kind of keep you from getting it as soon as you start the game. Do you have the tractor mod, or are you familiar with it, I guess? Yeah, it does seem pretty handy. I think it can till like 5 squares or 6 squares, something like that. And of course it doesn't use energy as far as I know. So you could hypothetically plow your whole farm and not use any energy. Alright, once we get to 10, hoping we'll get to 10 copper bars. That's pretty cool then. Yeah. Soon as summer starts, we'll be upgrading the tools. Time for bed. Okay, we leveled up the foraging. Yeah, I usually wait until winter to upgrade the watering can. That seems like the best time, at least up until you get the greenhouse. Spirits are in good humor today. It's good to know. Alright. So not gonna bother with the strawberries today. Watering them, that is. Okay, I think I'm gonna spend the last day of the season just working on clearing off more of the farm. I've been neglecting that a bit this time. Yeah, the greenhouse can be kind of tedious to get. Luckily, I've been working on that as I go. I've already turned in all of the spring crops, as well as the 5 gold star parsnips. So when summer hits, I'll be ready to go. Oh, you mean get in it? Ooh, yeah. Your farm layout's unique. I didn't think about that. I don't know why. You might not be able to access it then. Did you download the, I think it's called the Immersive Farm or Real Farm mod that goes with the Stardew Expanded? I did not get that mod. I just wanted to go with a slightly more vanilla experience, at least as vanilla as you can get with Stardew Expanded. Alright, we're nearly done here. Then I'll take a tulip to Sophia. I grew a bunch of tulips for Sophia since I know she likes flowers. She doesn't love them, but it's better than nothing. And they're pretty cheap to grow. Yeah, I mean, they're not going to turn down flowers. Alright. Iron bar's done as well. So do you save the sap? I save a little bit, you know. I save about 100, and then the rest I just sell. Alright, let's grab a tulip and we'll make our way down to Sophia's. This one. Yeah, I save a little bit. I haven't noticed very many uses where you can actually do much with it other than making torches, but I save just enough in case I do need some. Say hello to Andy today. I would buy him beer more often at the saloon, but it's like 400 a pop, I think. And that's just way too much. Ooh, I actually did not know that fertilizer used sap. I've never made fertilizer though, so. That's pretty interesting. I might start saving it then. I don't normally use fertilizer, but I mean, you know, if it's too sap, what's it gonna hurt? Where Sophia today? That does not seem like a bad trade-off. Yeah, I'm not seeing Sophia. I must have missed her. Yeah, Sophia's hard to catch sometimes. Seems like Andy is as well. I know Andy's at church right now. Starfish. I think we've already donated one. Yes. Crap. I'm about to pass out. We'll go ahead and pet Mr. Dusty today. There's Sophia. Knew I'd find her around eventually. Alright. Let's see if that brought us up. Nope. Maybe one of these days. Dusty is a good boy. Alright, nothing today in the trash but soggy newspaper. I think we'll give Haley that newspaper just as a little prank, because I'm not a big Haley fan. I usually marry her because I like that she changes personality, you know, as you get to know her, but in the beginning she's not pleasant at all. Maybe eat that spring onion in case we find any more worms while we're trouncing about. Ooh, we gotta pet the dog today. Water the dog. I ended up naming the dog Charlie because he looks like Charlie from All Dogs Go to Heaven. No worms. Well, I think that will do it. Both for this season, this day, and this stream. Yeah, it's good to end on a high note, the end of the season. Thanks again for stopping by today. I really appreciate it. And stick around. We will raid my friend Mora Senpai. As I said, he's playing Ghost of Tsushima tonight. Okay, day 1 of summer. Alright, so I'm going to switch over to my second screen real quick. Then I'll set up the raid. So I'll see you there, Hylian.